adjusts, always elevate the pressure. Heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to Austin, Texas, at DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. And the Longhorns will put total leather and will get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense will take the first swing of the game. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. If you make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job of ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
This offense has it with really good field position. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. This is a tough one. A third and long from this part of the field. They'll pick up the first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Longhorns! Fit it in the window for the score. Smokey the Cannon, not the only one using explosives around here, and it has electrified this Longhorn crowd.
I mean, coming out on point, coming out dissecting the defense, scoring early in front of this crowd. You know good and well, all these fans love their school. Texas has got so much pride. This gets them going early.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute. You've got to lock in.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Handoff from the gun. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume. And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Looking for a gap. It's Alexander. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. To throw, it's Pavia. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Commodores will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Picked up some yardage on that completion, but still a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Wingo. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you...
Oh, out of space. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. Hookem is hooking up with some big plays in the passing game.
Finding their guys down the field. You think about offenses that Texas usually have, some form of spread, and then find those elite guys on the outside that can win those matchups for you and make those big plays.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. This time he's got it. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. The Longhorns will move the sticks with the 1st down.
That's a risky play call there. 4th and a couple of yards, and you turn around, you hand it to your running back, you say, my guy's a better athlete than any of yours on defense, and he's going to find a way to keep this drive going.
Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Now, what a missed opportunity for this offense. They had a chance to get points.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
I did not realize it was 3rd and goal until he said that.
To try a field goal. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. That was like bouncing off the guardrails and not losing control off the upright and through. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Fights off a defender. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, missed the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And
this
quit.
one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in their gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
He's pulled down right at the 42-yard line. 4th down coming, and might they roll the dice from their own territory. And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Back to throw, it's Manning. They'll run the screen. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 1st and 10. They go to the ground.
Get your block out there, Andrews.
It brings up 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Wants to fire on 2nd down.
I hate that throw.
Right side.
Get it to him where he can run with it.
Headed to the end of the 1st quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the
Man, I didn't realize it was 3rd down again.
4th down's coming. The Longhorns decide to punt it away.
I wouldn't have called that on 3rd and 6.
Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Using his legs, it's Alexander. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the 1st half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Gives it on the option. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Trying to get all the coaches' suggestions and run some plays.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And the Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference, be great in your conference, get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally. And they just got to take one game at a time. They've done an outstanding job of doing that this year.
Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. To the air, it's Manning. Got his man quickly. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the ground with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down. This offensive line's going to have to play a lot better here.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in third and short because the whole playbook is open, and they go with the pass. I love it. They sneak the pass in there. Nice success. Great job by the quarterback getting rid of the football, getting the first down, now set up first and goal.
Working that left side now. Touchdown, Texas! A great catch and run for 6. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They've got to shore up their play in the back half.
Got to play offense, though, in this league.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Lost a throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Alexander. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on first down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on first down and just letting him go to work to set up second and short?
Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. They pick up a 4. And the Commodores lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to run for it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Hudson. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Gonna run it. It's Alexander. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Commodores will punt it away on fourth down. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Under fire. Just gets rid of it before
Didn't like any of them.
just gets rid of the
I could have
football.
thrown
Nobody to throw
the
it
circle
to.
though.
It'll be second
Looks
down.
like he had a bit of a step.
Couldn't make the
He's
connection
pressing
last
again,
time.
so
Let's
we're
see
gonna
if
try
they
this
throw it
again.
again. Gonna swing it on second down. He's taking the shot. Grabs
Good
it
catch,
inside
baby.
the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the
Come on,
defense.
told you the secure catch for a
This
reason,
offense
buddy.
shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. This is softening up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal.
Put it up.
He's going for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal from the 1. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorn!
This is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert.
Oh, you got
He's
cleaned
going
up
to
on
come
that one.
up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Commodores send out the punt unit. Hauls it in at the 40. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here.
Decision.
Try to get a field goal.
Bad
Or
one.
try to get in range to
I
get
throw it
some
on
kind
time,
of points
but
before half.
Yeah, two biggest
didn't
things
do it
are you
on
got to
time.
protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those two things, you got an opportunity here to...
Intercepted. The defense
Well
has
done.
set him up.
They set me
He's
up.
loose down
Quarterback
the
cannot throw a pick here. Throw a
Touchdown
pick.
Doors. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense
had
has been
X
so
on the up and
dominant
out.
all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away.
Just
And once
holding it,
they
looking
do,
for something
they've
different.
got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down.
I abandoned my left side too quick. Right side, excuse me. I read it X the triangle, which was on the left side, so.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. And back to the air on second down. Going to take a shot at this DB. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We played 2 quarters. quarter's here. Time to go to Kevin
7
Connors in our
seconds.
halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today.
Commodores will kick it
Gotta
away to
get some
start
running
the
game
second
going.
half.
I just been slinging it just to have a little fun.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The running back has it. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Fires on the move. Finds space on the right. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas is a place a lot of people think about great DBs, and they've had a lot of really good running backs too. I think the receiver position is one, though, that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this game today, and he's the guy that Longhorn fans, they need to keep their eyes on for years to come. This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the tailback. Touchdown, Texas!
I'm tired.
And the beatdown has
Took him
ensued.
forever to get over there.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the
Should
more
be close to
physical team.
100
They
now.
look like it right now.
We got almost all those yards except for like 20.
76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And it was they'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Leaves it with
Oh,
the best.
man.
Stuff on
Oh, he held that
back-to-back
block.
plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Manning. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that 3rd down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where.
I'm gonna run this, but I like this play. So
Send out the offense.
let's see what we got
After
popping.
a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Play
Yeah,
hard
and your
to the corner.
defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll ride the hot hand. It's a seam wide open.
Trying to take away
Guys, it is Texas
that
who
wear and
holds
tear
the
he's
lead.
getting.
Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
Number 6 again.
One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Using his legs, it's Baxter. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Touchdown, Longhorns! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They give them... Great place to start for this offense. Quick completion to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter.
Come on, Wisen, you got to get a better block than that.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Leaves it with the back. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. It's good.
I'm going to get back to some carries here since Wiseman's so tired.
25. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Bringing the heat. Missed his receiver there.
What I was doing. I was sitting there looking at circle. Went back to look at X. Came back to circle. I'm just drifting.
Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure it affected.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happen today. It seemed like
He's loose. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They came into this game with plenty of people putting them on upset alert, and they were ready for the challenge.
And they passed it with flying colors. And this is what you want to do as a team. You want to make these little statements across the season. And they proved, Palmer, the difference between them and the other team being ranked is wide, and there's a reason why.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equally. They showed that here today. Dominating in all 3 phases. This is a team everybody needs to look at.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Longhorns are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back.
Linebacker, nice.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And they're going to put another one into the end zone.
Some more XP.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's
I knew it was close to 100, but he was ribs hurting. I didn't want to keep him playing.
They played motivated. They played a little ticked off.
It's crazy how Wiseman feels so much faster than these other two. And he's the slowest one.
For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another
Might be that
presentation
shifty.
of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah, probably shifty. 3 rushing touchdowns though. Receiving. The distribution sits out 4-2-1. 3 receiving touchdowns. Also had 3 drops, which I don't like. No sacks. And boy, Hill was balling. 12 tackles, 5 of them for a loss. Jesus Christ. Balling. They've both been having a good season too. And 12 tackles for a loss. 3 sacks. 0 interceptions. But we had 9 pass deflections, a forced fumble, 1 recovery, no defensive touches. Alright. Man, I got a bit of a headache. Alright, got Tennessee. Probably going to end up simming. Probably not going to be around for the Georgia game. So that's probably going to be a sim. So I'll be gone this weekend. So, and Georgia's not ranked. Jesus Christ. So this is going to be a end of my season basically. Based on how fast we're moving. But anyway.